Sir Ruben. Yo, what it do?
Yeah, we're live. Welcome to fucking the Hippie House Podcast. Hippie House Smoke Sesh, episode number 11.
Yeah.
Chill. It says featuring Don Ruben. He's not here right now. He's outside talking on the
He's
phone.
outside.
As
Possibly
you
a
can,
little
a little kind of just a little. But this is actually the same fucking room. It's just all torn up. We're gonna remodel. We're remodeling the whole house.
Dude, like, fuck, if they could see the rest, like, bro, these guys have been fucking going and the past fucking almost 2 months.
So that's the reason for the hiatus. I try to do the podcast the regular way. Turns out YouTube changed their terms of service or whatever. So now if you want to live stream through the phone, you have to do it
By webcam.
no, you have to have by a webcam or have 1,000 subscribers to do it by the phone. But I did some nifty shit and I did the desktop browser.
Don't even.
Desktop browser on my shit. Don't even give up my techniques and secrets. Nah, just kidding though. But so if you're watching, I hope you're fucking thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe. But so what's going on in this fucking crazy world today, bro?
I don't know, Pimp, and break it down, G.
Bro, I don't know. I saw earlier today. What's up, Ruben? I mean, Romeo. We got a little Roman right here. A little stepchild. Stepchild. But yeah, hey Roman, go over there because we're gonna be smoking. Okay? Sweet. All right, let's get back to business. Hopefully nobody calls CPS. But whatever, they should, because I shouldn't be around children. I'm just kidding. But yo, no, I saw a post today on Facebook saying 50 Cent's getting in trouble for saying if you're dating a transgender person, then you're gay. And I think he's right, bro.
Bro, people are fucking weird nowadays, bro.
I think he has a point, bro.
Like, I don't know what the fuck is so offensive about that shit, dude. Everything's offensive, bro.
Isn't trans under like the spectrum of gay?
I don't know, bro. Like,
Well, I mean, when I was being taught what is it, the LGBTQ community, like it's the lesbian and gays and all that stuff, right? And bisexuals and transsexuals and the questionings, you know what I mean? Like that's what I thought was all that about, you know?
gee, I'm having little technical difficulties with my Jeep.
This flower power right here. You know, this is the only technical when it runs out of gas, and that's when we start becoming rocket scientists and shit like that. Oh, there you go. I hear it. I hear it.
So I don't know, a dab. Like I dropped my fucking dab pick.
No. So yeah, I think like pretty much if you're a dude and you're dating like a femme person, beautiful face structure, lips, big old breasts, tight ass pussy, big ass, but she was born a man, then yeah, you're pretty much dating a guy with a boob job and a nip
Yeah,
tuck,
like Ruben was saying, I don't know where he took off to, but he was saying like it's pretty much like bisexual, bro. Like
yeah.
you gotta. I mean, come on, bro. Like stop kidding yourself, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like anyone can do whatever they want, but there's nothing better than a real fucking woman that was born the way she was born, bro. You can't imitate nature.
I mean, there's some like beastly looking women though that like.
Oh yeah.
Some dudes are doing it better than them.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those. Like I don't consider them women. That's all fucked up. I remember this one time back in the day, dude. Like we were at this party and shit, and like some of my homies like.
That's great. I don't consider that women. That's what, no, the lighter.
Fucking yeah. Some of these fucking. We're at this punk rock party, bro, and there was like the fucking fool throwing the party said, fucking like you need to bring at least one chick with you to fucking be allowed in and shit. So we're at the party, whatever, and some fucking dude tries to come through the door with some big ass bitch, like big way. And then the dude at the door didn't let him in. She's like, nah, bro, she don't count. No, but she was like a wildebeest kind of.
I mean, but like, if you have a certain type of vibe that you're trying to do, yeah.
I don't know, nigga. It wasn't my house. You know what I mean? I was just there.
Oh, I don't disagree.
My I'm not trying to call shots on other people's house.
I want to be respectful in their house. That's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, like, the world is fucking tough, you know, especially if you go against the grain, you know. And right now, against the grain isn't being big, isn't being fucking transgender. You know what I mean? Like, or against the grain, yeah, it is. I mean, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, you know, like, so being all that is completely against the grain, and it's not considered normal stuff like that. So you're gonna have a hard time. Like, I have a nephew, and born with a cleft lip, you know, and I pick on him like a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I tease him,
Well,
you know.
probably not the only one.
You know, because I'm not gonna be the only one that does it. I mean, he's beautiful. I always tell him you're beautiful, you know what I mean? But I was like, ¿qué es eso? You know, and he gets a little butthurt or whatever. But it's like, nah, he's getting tough skin right now, you know, because kids are gonna be brutal, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm kind of doing it backwards or whatever, but I'm not doing it to the point where he's like crying or bawling or whatever. Or I'm fucking being mean to him, you know. I'm just, you know, teasing him.
Bro, a lot of the new millennials wouldn't have made it like back in those days with these type of fucking rules, bro. Like, I don't know. I just let people be who they are. I find myself off, finding myself having a harder and harder time caring about like strangers and shit. Like, I really don't really care about them. Dude. It's hard for me to even care.
The world's cold. I mean, like, okay, so this is kind of old news. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And apparently his own friend killed him. You know what I mean? Like, and it was, and he killed, and he. I was watching a documentary earlier today about how that neighborhood where that dude came through, or the alleyway where the dude came through, is a notorious alleyway where people always go and, you know, try to act a fool there, do the most, shoot up, and run out with like robberies or whatever. You know what I mean? And ironically, that was the same fucking alleyway where that guy ran up on and fucking bucked at him and then ran away through.
Well, they should have shut that shit down. I mean, to me, it comes as no surprise that it was another member of his community because, dude, that shit is fucking common. Like, if you grow up in the neighborhood or a neighborhood or just like a gang town, gang area, that's just all you know. Is like my cousin, one of his best homies, bro, Beto, rest in peace. Like, probably in the mid '90s, bro, he got shot right here in Watsonville and killed as a youngster. So it's like there's just too many fucking like of our people killing each other, and like, I mean, I don't want to let, and like, black on black and brown on brown, I don't want to let the immigrant thing be like an excuse because you see the Koreans are immigrants and they own the whole swap meet in Watsonville. The Arabs are immigrants. I don't go to one gas station that they don't fucking own because they're not too busy trying to be cool with a fucking bandana on their head, thinking that they're cool. Like, there's nothing cool about it, bro.
Yeah,
and no disrespect. I understand, like, sometimes people grow into shit that it's not like the best shit, but you're playing right into what the system wants you to be, bro. A number in prison or a statistic.
Yeah.
And that's it. You know what I mean? And it's sad because they put the stereotypes up for you on screen and people run to fill them.
Yeah, I mean, the government pretty much wants a working body, you know what I mean? And then, I mean, come on now, like, life's hard, bro. So I understand how, like, you know, people just want to give or give in, and then to get out, they join a gang or whatever, and they do dumb stuff to make quick money and stuff like that. And
it's easy. I mean, I'm not judging people. I'm just saying, like, it's just holding us back as a community.
But yeah, like the whole reason is like why kill him. He didn't even rob him. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's the thing, bro. It's like,
it's just jealousy. The world is evil like that, bro.
So I mean, unfortunately, like, a lot of rappers have gone out like that. Look at Mac Dre, Cash, the Jacka, rest in peace. And look at recently Keith Sneak in the wheelchair.
Yeah, bro, fucking
survived. And his own by his own people, and it's like,
and then for getting shot and having a gun on him, he got shot. He didn't even have a chance. He had it, I guess, the most legal way he could, in the back seat, unloaded. You know what I mean? So he still got caught without a gun. You know what I mean?
So he got caught lacking, and then he still got to.
And he still got to go to jail for that while
he does.
Yeah, because he's not supposed to have a gun, right? So it's like,
possibly, I don't know his whole rap.
Yeah, so it's like, so this guy's they're trying to send him to prison without a fucking spleen. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, that's crazy, bro.
I feel bad for him, dog.
Life sucks, guys. So like, put up with it. You know what I mean?
Or
Don't be
not
all
only that,
soft.
bro.
Like these snowflakes fucking it up, bro.
Yeah.
They're just trying to like, all right, this is a cause right here. We gotta fight for this cause, and then they try to just rile up the masses, and then see hopefully they all just like back it up. Like there's of course like the Me Too movement, awesome. That was great. You know what I mean? But the whole fucking surviving Cardi B now, like you're trying to take it to a different thing. You know what I mean? Cardi B wasn't raping people. She was just jacking people, bro.
But when you the whole thing is not the jacking people, it's the
raping and robbing is different, bro.
It's not that, bro. What I'm trying to get at is drugging, using drugs to put people out. That's the crime in itself. Like the rape, it's the motives is two different things, but I mean, Percocet in the drink is Percocet in the drink. It don't matter if you're male, fucking,
you're right.
I mean, black, Puerto Rican, or Chinese. And plus, dude, all these niggas need to get off Cardi B, bro. They threw her that she was on mount. She had a fucking drawer full of Monistat, bro, with her fucking yeast infections. She's an ultimate butterface. She can rap. Not my type. There's better bitches in
There's hotter women.
Just go to mi pueblo.
And watch it,
there's better bitches there.
There's better bitches working at Cardenas, bro. Fucking flipping tortillas, bro.
Yeah, like, come on.
You're not lying, bro. You're not
Niggas
lying.
love putting pussy on the pedestal, bro. Leave that shit to fucking dumb fucks.
Like, yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like 100%.
Shit is ass.
Shit is ass. But then again, like you're right. But I'm talking about ultimately. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, fucking Harvey Weinstein or Weinstein, raping. They were sexually abusing women, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, that shit is so common. You know Not only that, bro. Politicians, all these motherfuckers.
Cardi B did it. Back to the Cardi B thing. Cardi B did it to people so she can get away from a situation where she was gonna get sexually abused.
And let's keep it funky. She was robbing black men, so no one's gonna give a fuck. If she would have robbed some rich fucking white boy from Manhattan, you best believe that shit would have been on the paper.
True.
You could rob.
She would have been charged.
Yeah.
She would have been. Yeah.
As long as a black person fucks with another black person, robs another black person, kills another black person, another brown person kills another brown person, I don't give a shit. You're doing the job for them. They don't need a KKK. We're killing each other, nigga, by the boatloads.
We are, and that's the thing, and that's back to the whole Nipsey thing, bro.
It's that's like, what I'm saying.
Everyone's saying this is a conspiracy. It was a psyop. The fucking government or the pharmaceutical industry is trying to shut it down because he's doing the documentary on Dr. Sebi, and it turns out to be his own homeboy that's jealous of him. That he X'd out because he did some.
You know what it is, bro? A lot of these rappers need to learn. Be like Ice Cube. Be like Dr. Dre. As soon as you make it, move the fuck out of there. Go live in the hills.
I don't know. I can't do that though either, bro. I can't. I have to put myself back. If I ever make it, and God bless, I do. You know, I'm gonna get back to my community, bro. Nah, I want to. I mean, but LA
you don't have to live there to fucking.
LA is just so.
You can give back to your community. You don't have to live there.
Yeah, you're right. But it was just
like, come on, bro. I admit it, bro.
You know what? You know what? You know what, bro? It's just
nothing like it was. People are cool.
It was someone familiar. It was, you know what? But nah, it wasn't even like someone tripping on him, bro. It was someone that knew him, that had some issue, bro. That was really close to him at one point, and then they had a falling off, and that guy couldn't take it, bro. You know what I mean?
So if Nipsey Hussle would have been thinking like a rich man and not being in the projects anymore, this wouldn't happen. You know what I mean? He could have kept.
But he's not a rich man. He's a king, homie. You know what I mean? A king.
But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. That's all that fucking poet shit is gonna get you killed. Every fucking.
I'm killed, bro.
Dude, like Immortal Technique said, every revolutionary messiah has been murdered, from fucking Ched to Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to anybody, bro.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Yeah. To Gandhi, bro. I mean, you want to be Gandhi if that's what you want to be, bro.
Straight up. I mean, even think of fucking.
You want to be John Lennon?
You know
like, you want to be like John Lennon? They kill you, and because you think you're a cool person. Like
John Lennon, that's a perfect example. I was trying to say fucking Bob Marley, but he died of cancer. But fucking.
You always got to keep an eye out for your circle. I'll tell you that. Like, trust people, but keep your third eye open and don't let your fucking guard down. Because I could tell you from fucking experience, when I brought some fucking new people around me that I didn't really know, and what ended up happening, like,
Yeah.
When I wasn't there, niggas breaking into my fucking shit when I wasn't there years ago. Like, I put two and two together. I've been knowing everyone for years. I bring someone new around, and all of a sudden,
my shit's done.
Yeah, my house gets broken into when I'm not there. It's like, you gotta keep your third eye open, bro. Like, all that trust shit is gonna get you killed. You know what I mean? Just keeping it 100, bro. Yeah. And they're not gonna remember what a nice guy you are. They're gonna take your fucking kindness for weakness and stab you in the back like fucking Julius Caesar. But that's what the fuck happened to him.
Like Brutus did to Julius Caesar.
Exactly, dude. His own homie is like, you can't trust. And I got trust issues, homie, so you might not want to take my advice, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm like that too. I'm paranoid, bro. And I always like have a bunch of scenarios for like a certain thing to happen. So it's like I'm already pissed already. You know what I mean? Like instantly, I'm already thinking if something happened, it happened because of this, because I did this, and then this person got jealous or felt some type of way or had to get revenge. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh man, I always have to. At the end of the day, if I don't have concrete evidence, I let it go. I have to let it go. I have to be the bigger person, bro.
You know what I think is cool?
I have a lot going for me, bro. You know what I mean?
I keep my circle small for a reason because I just like to fuck with people I like and I know and that I've known for a long time. That I know that trust is there and that shit is real. I don't need I no longer need to have a giant ass circle like I did back in the day.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more that you just want to just have your homies.
Yeah, I love crowds though, bro. I'm like addicted to crowds, cause I'm that butterfly. You know what I mean? And and then especially when like there's a beat and someone's like, hey, Darwin, spit a rap. You know what I mean? And I'm like, for sure, you know. And then I get a crowd going or whatever, and it's like I'm addicted to that shit. So I like having a crowd, but you're right, bro. Like having a lot of friends, you know what I mean? And like friends in the point where like they're people that you know who they are. You guys like hanging out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Friends, bro. Like it's not even worth having them, you know? Like it's having a lot of them is kind of like almost a handicap, bro. You know what I mean? It's not even worth it at some point no more because my girl's walking, straddling the line right now. What's up, Apple? How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, she's all distracted. But like, it's just like when I have it, I like to share. You know what I mean? Because it ain't a big deal. You know what I mean? I pay my bills. I have enough left over. You know how R.I.P. Sleazy used to say, "Payday is yay day." You know what I mean? Like fucking yay day, baby. And so you know I like to party on paydays and stuff like that. So I always of course living paycheck to paycheck. But when I cut out a lot of my friends, quote unquote friends, you know what I mean? Like they didn't miss me. They didn't hit me up. They didn't be like, "Oh, what's up, Darwin? Where you at?" This and that. No, it was just like, "Oh, where you been?" When I came back around, you know. So um, it's like fucking. I don't know. It's like friends always have more friends. You know what I mean? So it's like don't even worry about it. Like you should really focus on yourself. And I think that's something I really want to have like to show my son. You know, like it's cool to have friends. It's very. I think to me it's important for people to like you. It's important for you to be easy to to be social. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong. You're like kind of antisocial, but if you want to,
I'm just selective, bro.
Yeah, you're
like it's different. I mean, a few years ago, like you used to know me a few years. I fucked with everybody. Like I was just everyone's friend, bro. But the older I got, the more I realized, like, yo, dude, a lot of people are fucking stupid. I mean, not to be a dick, homie. And I have very have very low patience for dumb fucks, homie. So I just kind of like made my circle small. It's like the circle of trust, like that movie, fucking Robert De Niro. This is the circle of trust. This is you.
This is my circle of trust. This is you.
Pretty much.
That's 100% true. Big fuckers, right?
Hey, what quality over quantity for me, bro. And I used to do. That didn't matter to me, bro. I ran through so many fucking nasty ass bitches through my youth. You just
Oh yeah, I've had a few scares
Like,
too in my life, bro.
fucking like, but it's just like now I value fucking just quality better, dude. I guess.
Yeah,
Now I'm in my 30s, bro. I'm fucking 32.
I think that's where like the respect for yourself comes into play. You know what I mean? Where it's like yeah, I want to have fun.
Bro.
Yeah, I want to do cool shit. You know what I mean?
By 25, I was burned out, bro. Like, cause I've been partying like since I was like 15, 16. I was drinking every day, dude. Yeah, fuck. I would have cut school.
Bro, I remember when I met you, bro.
I would.
You were
drunk.
active, bro.
I was just drunk as fuck, partying every day, dude. By 25, I was already a burnout, dude. Like I used to do like.
See, I met him. He's like what, like 3 years older than me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
32
yeah.
already.
I was yeah, 30, 29. I'll be 29 this year. And I met him in high school. I was 16. You know what I mean? So he was like, I remember him. You know what I mean? Like we were both kids. You know what I mean? You know, like fucking hey, dude. Yeah, I remember all that shit. Both battle rapping and shit like that, dude. Trying to make a name for ourselves. Dude, those good times, dude. You know, and then yeah, like, I remember I was like really like no, I mean until I moved out of my house, I was really like conservative and shit like that, doing my
I remember, dude. You had your fucking goals straight, dude.
Yeah, but then I
just not get into the party scene when you're because there's nothing to do. So
yeah,
bro. Dude, I used to go to the club every fucking weekend, dude, to the point that I got sick. Like, I haven't been to the club in like, I used to casually go here and there, but I haven't gone to a club in over a year, probably like almost 2 years. And I burned myself out, dude. Now I'm just a bit of a stoner. Yeah. I started drinking recently. Now that
I was never really into the club scene, you know. Like I got into performing early because I tagged along with Germs. Germs is a big name in Walkerville, you know, the town I'm from, and at least in the local rap scene, you know, and he kind of like took me under his wing. I was just Robin to his Batman, you know, and and yeah, dude, I remember being like 18 years old, barely, and like he was like, yeah, he's with me, and I'd be in there in the club performing, getting free drinks sometimes and stuff like that, and like, bro, I dropped out of college doing that, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, I'm over this. This is what I'm focused on, you know, and I think I fucked up. That fucked up my path. I think I fucked up in life. I should have kept in school, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I can always go back and stuff, but I'm really blessed because I think in school I wouldn't know how to do electricity. At least you know how I'm doing it. Probably wouldn't know electricity engineering wise, but not wouldn't even know how to fuck. It's like how a rocket engineer doesn't know how to work on a car. You know what I mean, bro? Like you know what I mean, bro? That's what I'm saying. You know. So I don't know. I'm blessed to be like taught um, the basics in real life and stuff like that. So I feel like I'm a handy individual. I'm kind of smart, so I'll put the things together and shit like that. But I do regret not finishing my schooling, because I feel like I could have been more educated and stuff like that. But, yeah, I didn't. I focused too much on partying and recording and doing music, and my head's not. I remember I'm not as focused as I used to be. And I used to be more goal orientated, and now really I just go with the flow and stuff like that. But I like to still make things happen. I just gotta make things happen for myself. You know what I mean? Fucking name. Where we at now? What part of the discussion are we in, man?
We already talked about that 50 Cent shit.
Talked about Nipsey. Talked about fucking just how hard life is in the hood. You know.
I mean, shit, you can come out of it. People have come out of it that came from worse situations, and that's right. I know. Speaking of that, dude. Speaking of that, bro,
we're trying to. I'm talking about.
Speaking of that, bro, I want to bring something up that just happened to me the other day. Like, so, anyways,
the caravan too. You told me about that.
Yeah, bro. But let me finish telling this little story. Like, it's a small little fucking. So I'm driving in my little like I'm a fucking citizen here, whatever, with all the fucking chances on there, cruising with my little bucket. And then next to me, I see like a badass Corvette, like a brand new 2-door fucking Corvette, like fucking mango color, like the color of my shit, but better like mango. I'm like tinted windows. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is driving? Because it kind of eye catch me.
Yeah, of course.
And then that nigga sees me, rolls his window down. And this motherfucker was a fucking waiter 10 years ago on my tia's restaurant. And now I see this motherfucker in a brand new Corvette, bro, looking all fucking rich, bro. and this I don't know if this fool probably has papers now, but not then. So I'm like, bro, if a motherfucking immigrant right now is driving a Corvette and I'm driving a 2002 Bucket, then it's my work ethic, dude. Because I don't really do that and like, you know.
So my work ethic for doing this stuff right here, like I'm blessed. I got Ruben. He's supposed to be here. We were trying to talk about the stuff that we're talking about to get his input, but he's camera shy, so he's not. I guess.
Bro, we even told him to just be outside camera and we're just through voice.
Yeah, but
he said, "I'll be back," and then
so we kidnapped his beers, you know, because he likes to drink the sip of those, and he's still not coming in.
Well, I think he fucking did already.
I know.
Fuck this shit.
I know. No. But yeah, it's definitely work ethic. You know what I mean? Like my work ethic to do this is like fuck does not match his, and this is my house. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel blessed that he's here helping me. You know what I mean? But like fuck, dude. It's just like, oh, don't worry. Like, no, we're gonna get this done. I'm like, no, you're stressing on it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, of course, this is my mother's house. You know what I mean? So it's like my mom paying it and stuff like that, and probably giving them a time frame and whatnot. But it's like, dude, don't worry about it. You know, fuck.
It's hard for them not to though,
yeah,
because they're
on to the next job too afterwards, bro.
He wants to get paid more.
Yeah,
like he wants to do
next
this
job,
shit,
yeah.
get more money. He don't give a fuck about breaks. Like us motherfuckers, we love breaks. Love breaks.
We're all
motherfuckers. Not. He's just like, all right, this, move on to the next. And that's a lot of times why fucking a lot of those people have success, and a lot of the locals like Pochos end up being stoners because it's like, bro, you didn't have anything really that hard. You know what I mean? Like, getting slapped around by your moms your whole life is not that hard.
True, bro.
Compared to fucking like jumping like over fucking coming here illegally, like that's another hustle than just getting your ass beat by your mom every day. You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, that's true. Work ethic is like a big thing, dude. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. I mean, like I gotta take this like my job, right? Because this is what I do. I quit my job, you know. I sell weed, California. I don't give a fuck what you guys think, you know what I mean? And I pay my bill. No, but it's cool. It's legal, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, it is, but
yeah, no, whatever, bro. If the FBI's watching, whatever.
They're not watching,
you know what I mean?
You know, it's cool.
But
it's a new generation. I'm a little too old.
And I'm trying to make my money doing music. And then hopefully I'll never have to do what I'm doing now. I mean, it's not a big deal, because I want to grow it.
I know it's not a big deal, bro, but
you know, because that's what I'm trying to do now. I got a lot of.
It was a big deal back when I was doing it. Not like right now, it's not a big deal unless you're doing big things.
Yeah.
Because right now it's a double charge if you think about it. Because now it's tax evasion.
Wow, you're right.
Like, you know, you're in the black market, so now it's tax evasion, and you're fucking like, you know, you're not following regulations. And now you're cutting the mafia, the government, out of their money. You know what I mean?
That's 100% true, bro.
That's the biggest mafia there is, bro. 10% taxes on everything, boy. 35% of your income.
Done, huh?
45% of your money before you even touch it. And look, that's mafia numbers, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like 10%, that's mafia numbers.
Yeah, homie. And fucking, what was that mafia saying? We're gonna depart a fool with his money.
Yeah, a fool and his money.
A fool and his money. Soon to be departed.
Yeah, bro, that shit is nuts. Bro.
That's how they got us, bro.
But not only that, dude, think about it. Like there was a war fought, like the Revolutionary War, to get rid of taxes, right?
Yeah.
And now we're getting taxed way more the fuck than they were getting taxed. Now we're getting taxed the fuck. You can't buy a stick of gum without paying taxes.
I mean, I don't mind. Like, okay, so I'm like. I like the socialist ideas of like the police department, the fire department, the people that go Caltrans, you know, they fix the streets and shit like that. Like,
but that they could. I mean, if you think about it, really, those could be private companies. They don't need to be publicly funded. The police kill as many people as they fucking want anyway.
Yeah, but then that'll like definitely be like poor neighborhoods are gonna be super poor neighborhoods, and then rich neighborhoods are gonna be really rich neighborhoods.
Well, that's. I mean, still.
Like, I don't want to do that. That's. I mean,
it's still.
I like the idea of a government having that kind of like stability for its own people. But like.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, think about it. Do all these fucking rich kids that their parents are in Congress? Do they really need a new fucking Lambo? Like, how much of our tax money are they actually keeping? I'm not complain about taxes. I'm complaining about 45% in California of your income because only 35% fucking of your shit and 10% sales tax.
Yeah.
You know, so income tax plus sales tax.
Yeah.
That's two taxes. Like, okay, keep one or the other, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, and it's like, oh man,
A lot of it goes. How much do you think they make in bonuses
bro, like,
a year?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
exactly what I'm saying. A lot of that goes to like some bullshit stuff. Like, bro, these people.
do they really need $1,000 fucking gators, bro? Like, do they really need leather shoes,
these
bro?
people,
Like,
yeah, like these government officials are getting paid so much money, getting a bunch of free passes and stuff like that, and then they can actually have the power to be like, well, if you make this much money, then you don't have to pay this much taxes. But if you're making less money, then you, bro, like Donald Trump just did, bro. He did a big, huge fucking favor for all the rich people, bro. You know, and I don't know, like to the excuses for them that they're gonna be able to fucking create more jobs,
like
right?
trickle down politics.
Yeah, bro, and
it
it does not work, homie. Like, bro, as soon as that shit happened, my boss from my old job bought a new fucking RV, homie. Got rid of his old RV, got a badass new one, homie. Like, done, dog. You know, like, come on, homie. It's what it is, bro. We got bonuses and stuff like that. It's cool. Everybody got $1,000 bonus, and then plus got an extra bonus for whatever hours you didn't. I don't know, whatever. I think you get paid that regardless. But yeah, bro. Like, to me, that's just like pennies on what he actually makes at the end of the year, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, the more money you make, the more money you have to lobby, the more money you have to donate to people's campaigns. So ultimately, you have more political muscle when you have more money. So that way you can control the laws that determine how much taxes you pay or whatever. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, think about it. Like, let's say you make $1 billion. Like, a fucking 7% taxes still gonna be compared to someone that just makes like 25.
Yeah, but I think they don't. They don't. I think they you get like if you make a lot of money, you actually don't pay a tax. You know what I mean? There's some other shit going on. I'm not too heavy into that right now. I didn't. I got other stuff that I gotta focus on and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I gotta do more research on that specific.
yeah, I forget exactly.
But I know that they do.
They get a huge tax cut. Like they don't even have to.
But they do pay some taxes.
There was some shit they paid, but it was like oh man, I forgot what the how the guy explained it. Some rich guy explained it like yeah, I don't know. Pretty much just he kind of explained it like, all right, like if we have the jumbo jet service, I'll pull this shit out of my ass, but listen, if we have the jumbo jet service, at the end of the year, he's gonna be able to buy like 3 more jumbo jets. You know what I mean? But he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole idea of it.
Like he has the money to do so. Yeah,
yeah. Probably wrong though,
dude,
but yeah.
Yeah. I don't even want to speak further on that so I fucking get more info, but yeah, for sure.
Speaking out of my ass, but you know what I mean.
It's
It's just that, but that's what it is. How many people with money want to fucking save more money, dog? So they're gonna put it. It's easy, bro. Like you get, how you gonna get more money? In all honesty, are you gonna get? There's 1 millionaire for what 10 million people. I don't know
exact numbers.
Whatever, homie. But I'm just talking some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, how you gonna get more money? Taxing fucking the millionaire fucking $1,000 or taxing all the millions of people at $1. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be like that instead of charging them like 50 cents, $1, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how I see it, bro.
Yeah. Now this gets complicated because it's percentages of your actual income. So out of what 40,000, how much would 35% be? You know, like
yeah,
it's like it kind of gets crazy when you talking huge ass numbers, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like how much taxes do they actually pay? Because even motherfuckers like Manny Pacquiao, like a motherfucker that made like what 20-25 million in a boxing match, rather go fight in China because they have a low tax rate. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to have to pay $5 million in taxes in one night. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Because when you're rich, you gotta pay like stacks of money. Like it's not like
percentages are a motherfucker, bro.
yeah, it's a different game. It's not so cut and dry. Like, normal niggas is just multiplications and division and subtraction, adding. It's not like like you said, multiplications and I mean percentages. It gets kind of wild, bro. Cause since I'm a hardcore fan of like fucking MMA and boxing, like when I hear the percentage of taxes, the amount of money that they have to pay in taxes is wild. Someone like Mayweather, that's why you see people like celebrities running into tax problems. Even people like Fat Joe, where it's like they make so much money that they don't realize how much they have to set aside for taxes sometimes. Yeah. Or like Wesley Snipes, like problems with taxes too.
Well, that's like tax evasion, just because they probably didn't even hire the right people to handle their money.
Sometimes some of these tax lawyers with celebrities, especially the ones that are partying and all fucked up, end up jacking them. Of course. Like, oh, this guy don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, exactly. But look at Rihanna. Rihanna got fucking fucked up the ass.
Why? Because she was smoking blunts and sucking dick all day, so she doesn't know what the fuck is
going
on.
Bro,
if she don't have a blunt in her mouth, she got a dick in her mouth. She don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Or someone like,
but like, I mean, hey, bro, if you were a dude though, I mean, if you were okay, hold on. If you're a guy, and there's all these rich women and good-looking women too, bro, not just like some snobs, bro, hitting you up because you're a fucking Chuck's the rock star, homie. Like you tell me you wouldn't fuck with them?
No, that's what I'm not saying. I'm making a point about niggas not paying attention.
We're not.
Like, you're right. For example, you're right, bro. Like, let's take a little pump for it. Bro, wouldn't you love to be Lil Pump?
I would love to be Lil Pump.
Hold on, bro, let me explain this shit. Wouldn't you like to be Lil Pump's income tax attorney? Because this nigga don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's
probably his like, it's probably like his aunt or some shit. You know what I mean?
Nah, he's got. But that's what happened to Fat Joe, his fucking lawyer. Because Fat Joe told the story. He gave the lawyer the money deposited, and Fat Joe thought it was took care of. And it turns out the lawyer just fucking switched it, put the money into some overseas account and fucking disappeared, like shady shit. That it's called white collar crime, bro. All these lawyers, all these bankers. Like even during the housing crisis, how they bailed out the bankers instead of the people that lost their homes. Like
that's crazy,
lost everything
bro.
During that, dude.
That's
business,
crazy.
Everything.
And they talk a slick game, huh? That's all it is. It's just a slick game.
Bro, instead of bailing the people out, they bailed out the
We could just board all this up, make it look like a fucking law office, and then have rap stars come in and tell them that we're the dopest fucking lawyers in the game, and then there you go.
Yeah, some credible.
Come back 5 years later, homie. Do it again.
Move to like somewhere in like Switzerland or somewhere where people won't even imagine you'll be, bro. Like the Cayman Islands or some weird place.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
Belize.
Just random ass place.
Obscure ass country that nobody.
Belize. Everyone would think I'd be in Belize, bro. All right.
Move to Ecuador, bro.
I would have to be like in Turkey.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
Fucking Abu Dhabi.
Bro, every time homie learn how to just fucking all that country. Crazy. Beat up women. Fuck it. Nah. Like fucking Arabia and shit like that.
Or you could just move to fucking what's that fucking rich ass Dubai, but that's too
dude, women are half a person in Dubai, bro.
But nah, it's not about just going there for that shit. It's about like there's a big ass entertainment. Like I was watching this documentary and there's two separate Dubais. Like there's the Dubai for the local people and then there's the Dubai for tourists. Like if you're a tourist, I mean they had 6ix9ine perform in Dubai. Like if you're a tourist, it's like hypocrisy. I mean they're making so much money that they kind of sweep the religion side. Like okay, only if you're a local we'll beat your ass up. Like, we'll stone you to death if you're a local, but all these tourists can fucking have orgies and nightclubs and we're cool as long as they pay it.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of the whole world is hypocrisy.
Yeah, but it's money. It's money,
hypocrisy too, bro. Look at
all
the motherfuckers.
Fine is. So they have
look at all this food.
They have concentration camps right now in Texas going on, bro. You know what I mean? There's like a huge like Oh
no, what it is because under the bridge.
Yeah, bro.
But that's not a concentration camp. What that is that there's no more space because of these caravans are so overcrowded. They don't have nowhere to put these niggas.
Caravan.
Yeah, they have nowhere to put these niggas, so they're on the underpass.
Why don't they just let them work and fucking and fucking live in society.
But those fuckers are kind of stupid. You know what I would do if I was one of those people? I would play the part. I would take the green card from Mexico. I would wait for shit to cool down, work a fucking job at a taco joint, and then sneak over the border by myself.
Like everyone else, bro.
Like I don't want to put a sign on myself and scream human rights. I'm just screaming and get arrested and put in a cage. And these motherfuckers don't understand. They're gonna separate you from your fucking kids.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. You don't even have human rights because you don't have a number.
Yeah.
Like, you're not an American.
The smart ones, all the smart ones, they rode that caravan and then left. They stayed in
in Mexico. They took the Mexican green card.
Yeah, and then they stayed. They didn't even get all the way to Tijuana. They said, "Fuck that." They stayed in Guadalajara. They probably stayed in like the good
different, yeah,
bro. Wherever the caravan went through, bro, and got jobs. Bro.
Because dude, they offered them that shit nationwide. Like you can go anywhere in Mexico, get your green card, your Mexican green card, and work. And what I would do was just get me a little job, pretend like I'm gonna fucking stay in Mexico, and then a few months, and then sneak the fuck out. Why the fuck you gotta throw a sign on yourself?
Dude, that'd be like, I'm here.
Like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
What you're doing is fucking against the law. It's like me selling crack and I'm gonna throw a sign on myself.
Humanitarian, no,
crack
pharmacist, like pharmacist,
like,
with an F,
fucking shines like Christmas lights and shit. Like, bro, you don't need to doing the most, bro.
That's crazy, dude. You're so right, bro. 100%, dude.
It's like you gotta work smarter, not harder, bro.
So you were telling me earlier that there was another caravan happening.
I mean, allegedly, bro. Don't quote me on this. Do the research.
Yeah.
That there's a 20,000 person caravan, so twice as many, coming from like Guatemala and Honduras and the rest of like South America way, and fucking.
It could be a trend now, bro.
Fucking yeah, bro. But these fuckers, I mean, they don't learn. Not to be a dick, but they don't learn, bro. They see these niggas under a bridge, and they're still coming. Well, they take their kids. They're still coming. It's like, bro, they don't. You know what it is, bro? They're getting gassed up because a lot of them.
To me, that's like a military strategy from another country, kind of
like a coup.
Oh yeah, they're like trying to take our borders like that. Yeah, bro.
No, what they want is a globalism. Basically open borders.
I would love that, bro. I would love that.
That would know what? That would be open borders.
But that's like exactly.
You don't need that, bro. We can't even get along from fucking one town to the next, and you want to go. It's because you have a view of the world that's too nice, way.
Yeah, I do.
Not in a bad way, but you do, way.
I do.
It's kind of hard, and
so like my whole life I was taught that people were a certain way, right? And of course, through trial and error and having a lot of friends, like how we started off, talking about friends. I learned that it's not like that. A lot of them are flaky. A lot of them don't keep their word. I mean, I'm one of them too. You know what I mean? Like I've done people dirty, I've burned bridges. So it's all circumstantial. So you can't just you can't get mad at a person or stay mad at a person. You know what I mean? This life is just difficult. You know what I mean? But it would be nice if everyone could just stay in their lane and respect each other and fucking. And you know what I mean? But
it would suck if it was globalism. There'd be no more national identity for anybody. Like no more World Cup.
What do you mean no World Cup?
So there'd be no more countries because globalism is like the whole world just one.
I mean, there's territories, bro. There's gonna just
that's not gonna happen.
But it's gonna be like I think globalism is like okay. There's gonna be every school around the world is gonna be taught one language. Which one do you think it is?
But that's not gonna happen though.
No, it should happen.
But it won't.
It's gonna. The whole world is gonna have one currency, bro. What do you think it's gonna be?
Yeah, but supposedly what was that supposed to be, the Amero? Yeah. Remember the Amero?
The Amero, the Mexican, Canadian, and the United States.
There was gonna be, but that's not happening. They already tried it with Europe, the European Union, and England already left. Brexit.
Yeah,
it's already crumbling, and it didn't last 10 years. It did not even last 7 to 10 years. It did not last.
Yeah, and
England already left. Fucking Spain wants to fucking leave. Like Catalonia, that's part of Spain, wants to leave Spain. Humans are fucking stupid as creatures, bro. Like they're never happy with anything. So it's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think speaking of Spain, I think they got rid of their government for a while. I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not, but I remember reading an article that because the government shut down, and then the rest of the people were like, well, we're not even gonna support them no more or whatever. So they got rid of their government. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing in Spain right now. You know,
It's just
this
because
was
part
years
of
ago.
the
It was like
people want.
4 years ago, I think.
There's people that want socialism, and other, it's like the same shit that's going on here.
I mean,
And not only that, dude, they had like this whole caravan or thing originated in Europe. Like first it was like the African immigrants coming to Europe by mass because they were shutting down the borders. And Spain was one of the only countries that let them in, I think, bro. And they were just fucking storming that bitch. France, another one that got like flooded. So those motherfuckers looked at that and they're like, oh shit,
well, we can do it again.
we could do this shit in the United States.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is like over there, bro, like they care about people a little more. Over here, they don't give a fuck. Like the people coming from South America think they're coming to the land of mercy. They're fucking mistaken, bro. America didn't get to be number one by not stepping on nobody's fucking neck. You know what I mean?
100%.
You gotta step on some heads to get to the top.
I mean, think about their territories. Hawaii being one of them. They just
all of it.
Yeah,
the
bro.
Southwest, fucking. Like,
all of it. You're so right, bro.
Like,
fucking hey, fucking.
it's just like they just came in, took over this trap house, took over that trap house. This is my trap house too. That one.
Yeah, you're right,
it's
bro.
it's mob mentality, bro.
Yeah,
it's called manifest destiny. Just move forward and take all this shit.
That's nuts.
That's the shit that happened.
That's nuts, homie. You're right, homie. Like you were telling me that, like the Great Britain was pretty much a pirate nation. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, dude. Like pretty much like a lot of white nations didn't achieve shit. Like Ireland, Scotland, they didn't pretty much they just got defeated by England. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were under the English boot. That's why the Irish were so hated on when they got here. That and that they were Catholic.
Yeah.
They refused to become Protestant. You know how fucking England was Protestant?
Yeah.
So they refused to stop being Catholic, and they were just kind of outcasted them for a long time. You know what I mean?
So that's all that animosity and stuff that they
That's
have.
why a lot of the fucking Irish went over to fucking Mexico and defended, fought on the Mexican side during the Mexican-American War because they were both Catholics. And then, like, you know, fucking at that time, dude, the English were running shit in the United States because most of their descendants were British.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that was the main.
I mean, that was the country that came. Yeah.
English comes from Britain. The English.
We gained our independence from England. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dog, 100%.
But so that's why the fucking Irish were kind of like dodged on for a little bit, and then they were promoted. You know, they got rid of the indentured servants and brought in the African slaves, and that's just how shit went, bro. You know, they're like, okay, y'all could fucking fit under the white umbrella now. Same with Italians.
Yeah.
They used to call them wops, dagos, grease balls, guineas. They had all kinds of fucked up names for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then.
Because that was the Italians were like Italians and the Irish were like the main immigrants at the time.
Yeah, dude, and the Italians were looked down on so much. Oh, they're all mobsters. They're all part of crime. They're all criminals.
Well, I mean, but it was
crime.
It was, I mean, yeah, Irish though. They were the ones that started all the street gangs and stuff like that.
Now the street gangs, but organized crime was the Italians first. Bro, Capone, Lucky Luciano. They're the ones that. Made it
well, yeah. Well, you got me. Come on.
Now the Irish mob was doing the thing, but they were more strong arm shit. Like the mafia was the first one to start with the structures, bro. Like you know what I mean? That the numbers rackets, which is now the modern day lottery. You know, you fill the number for 10 cents.
It is, huh? Right?
It is. That's what the lotto is. A numbers racket ran by the fucking mob. Nobody knows who the fucking.
Yeah, dude, straight up, huh? Right?
Mafia.
I thought the government did the lotto, but probably not. It's probably like a private.
Bro,
company.
the numbers racket. Look, Google that shit, bro.
How
10
much?
cents. It was 10 cents a ticket, and you filled out numbers. Like you fill out the numbers for the $1 lottos, not the scratchers, but the actual numbers.
Yeah,
that's what it was called, the numbers racket. They do the same exact shit, but now it's $1. It used to be 10 cents. Like
10 cents.
And it was like $350 American back then was a lot, bro.
Imagine you pay 10 cents and you give, bro.
But $350 was actually $350. Like a fucking cheeseburger was like what?
25 cents for a whole meal.
Dude, like like not just a cheese, but like a meal, bro.
Meal, bro.
And like for $1, you get hella gas, bro. Like fuck.
Coins were fucking valuable.
Yeah, dude. It's like $1 was actually $1, bro. Right now it's just a piece of paper. You know what I mean?
Dude, that gave me an idea. Imagine starting like a 10-cent lotto thing, right? And then you like the maximum will probably be like $500 winning. You know what I mean?
I think Paisas do that with the soccer games, but I don't know if it's 10. I think there are dollars the Quiniela.
Yeah,
They fill out that shit, and then the winner of the soccer tournament, like whatever's winning team, you get all the money from everyone that put it in.
Yeah. Depending on how you scored, right?
Yeah, and they go from like it could go like $5, $10, 15. Like they go up, like whatever people want to do with them. You know?
That's crazy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Cause those numbers don't lie. You can't rig those numbers,
bro. And think about it. Out of all those fucking like numbers that people buy, only one of them wins, dude. So they're making an ass load of money, bro. You know what I mean? They're making ass loads. This thing is nationwide.
That's
you know
crazy.
how many fucking gambling degenerate freaks there are out there that just fucking like have scratchers addictions? Have you ever been to a gas station and there's someone scratching off and
bro, and then they come back. They're just there chilling, like on top of the freezer, bro. You know,
fucking
and then some kid